on your screens, you can see all the people, the Karyakartas as well of the BJP standing there on the sides and welcoming him. Let's go back across to Maria, who's there on the ground. Maria.
Yes, so Anjali, temporarily, because of the jammers, from the security point of view of the Prime Minister, the audio went down. But yes, let me go to Sajjan and Rajat, who continue to be with us. Rajat, we are looking at the Prime Minister leading from the front, again sending a message that nothing can be left to the chance. So election winning machine that we talk about, the new BJP, Sajjan, is for a reason. The opposition can, why not just copy this model? They are not doing that. All right, Aishwarya, coming into you now. Aishwarya, you know, we talk about the election winning machine of the BJP. It's evident, Prime Minister leading from the front and the supporters of the BJP everywhere actually ensuring that when it is about the voting, every voter has to come out of their homes to cast their votes.
Enthusiasm is quite palpable. Now, will you be able to see that all this transform into votes? We'll be able to tell you only on the 14th of November when the results will be out. But yes, one thing is very clear. It is brand Prime Minister Modi, it is brand Narendra Modi. That has not diluted even one bit here in the capital of Bihar, in the city of Patna. People, in fact, let me tell you, all of them out here waving the flowers now being showered on the people, all that you see. And let me tell you, this has been the thing which is very, very clear. From the starting till the end point of the road show, all that you see are the saffron caps, the flag of the Bharatiya Janata Party. The mood here in the city of Patna quite palpable. Prime Minister Modi has been the face of the BJP since 2014 and it continues to be the same. People are turning out in large numbers. Prime Minister Modi, let me tell you, has been extremely aggressive during his campaigning. He's been taking pot shots at the Congress party and has also been taking pot shots at the RJD, particularly at the Yadav family. Very, very clearly, Prime Minister Modi has been telling the people of the state of Bihar that do not forget what the Jungle Raj was. And there is a reason why it was called the Jungle Raj, because lawlessness at its peak, the kind of gruesome murders that used to happen. And you also need to remember who Shahabuddin was and what his son Osama is doing now. Also, you need to remember that it's the RJD which has now given a ticket to Shahabuddin's son Osama. Now, this is just a glimpse, a trailer of what will happen just in case the RJD and the Congress, the Mahagathbandhan, comes back to power. This is what the top leadership of the BJP has been speaking about it. In fact, it was Home Minister Amit Shah who, in Siwan, very clearly spoke about the fact that even if there are hundreds of Shahabuddins, they will not be able to terrorize the Biharis now, the people of the state of Bihar. So the BJP, very, very clear in the message that they want to send out to the people. And let me also tell you, it's Nitish Kumar who, in fact, has been going out and meeting people. Has been doing it over the past almost 4 to 5 weeks, and in fact a lot of people now go to his house to meet him. So Nitish Kumar also has been giving out a message, very clearly asking the people to vote for the JDU and to remember the kind of development that has happened in the state of Bihar over the past many years. Do not forget what those 15 years, those Jungle Raj days were. And it's a fact. A lot of older people, in fact, have told me that people used to fear stepping out of their homes and they used to fear even crossing certain areas across the length and breadth of the state of Bihar after 5 p.m. That was the kind of fear that had gripped the state of Bihar. And that's exactly why you see this word palayan being used again and again, because people had no option but to leave their homes and leave the state of Bihar. But now what you are seeing is the changed Bihar. And that's something which is very, very clear out here. Most of the people now moving out, most of the people here had gathered to catch a glimpse of Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
Aishwarya, you know, interestingly, as we have been saying, this is an important public messaging which is coming in from the Prime Minister. In 48 hours, the campaigning for the first phase on 6th comes to an end, and then then all eyes will be on the voter turnout for the first phase, which is on the 6th. the BJP is going all out in the 101 seats that the party is contesting, but at the same time, it is not leaving the other seats which its alliance partner, including Nitish Kumar's JDU, is contesting, which is contesting on 101 seats again to chance. They are ensuring that there is mobilization, that there is vote transfer. That is the big challenge. Remember, in 2020, the vote transfer from the BJP to the JDU did happen, but did not happen the other way around. And then there was the Chirag factor, which meant that Chirag Paswan's LJP fielded on candidates on all those seats on which JDU was contesting, and JDU's performance was dismal. They were reduced to 45 seats, but Nitish Kumar, of course, continued to be the Chief Minister of Bihar. As this is an election around Nitish Kumar, whether Bihar will vote for the Chief Minister they have trusted for 20 long years, that remains to be seen. But the messaging certainly is that the BJP-led NDA, the JDU-led NDA is going all out to ensure that its cadres are mobilized, that its supporters are mobilized at the same time. Let me bring in Sajjan now. Sajjan, you have been, covering Bihar in the form of your surveys. What is it when we capture in terms of the meta trend or the subtext? Nitish Kumar remains a very popular chief minister in terms of his likability and acceptability.
Yes, Maria, before trend, let's talk about patterns and patterns in different pockets of Bihar. So we do see still Nitish Kumar's centrality in this election is undisputable. And that's one central factor. And that is why the opposition is entirely targeting Nitish Kumar, not saying that he has not delivered or something, but either they are saying that Bihar needs more, or they are saying that he has been there for 20 years. And that's not a very aggressive and persuasive pitch. So centrality of Nitish Kumar. So what is the pattern? So in terms of the pattern, if you see different regions, what you find that certainly, say, for example, the majority of area that is going into the first phase, particularly the Bhojpur, Shahabad region, Patna and Magad region, there you expect the NDA and Nitish Kumar votes increasing because last time they were split. But the moment you cross the Ganges, and in the first phase, I am talking about the Tirhut, and you also go to Mithila, there you find a neck to neck, and maybe you find because this time the opposition is also very clear that Nitish Kumar core constituency comes from the weaker, OBCs, etc. So they are also trying to give representation from the opposition side. And therefore, you find that Nitish Kumar now is in a position wherein he needs to not only retain his core, but also persuade them that he is the future. So this is one centrality. So one pattern is we are finding that, yes, Nitish Kumar core vote is secure compared to 2020, but you also find that this time opposition also is bringing a couple of more caste and community to its kitty. The opposition, if Nitish Kumar and NDA is more about gender and women, the Tejaswi and opposition is trying to target the male youths on the plank of the jobs. So this time the politics of aspiration, you find of competing promises, and these competing promises have captive constituency. Within that, the pattern is that the NDA fold still is relying on the core constituency of Nitish Kumar, that is women, EBC and Mahadalit. And this time you find overall, barring some degree here and there, that sort of equation is there. But on the other hand, when it comes to other pattern, that is politics of aspiration, the opposition, particularly Tejaswi, is also sending the right signal among the youths, not just within his core constituency, but also among a couple of more caste and community. So that's where neither Nitish Kumar nor Prime Minister Modi can take any chance. Also, you find this time that among the women, what would be the degree of consolidation behind Nitish Kumar, the captive vote bank? We cannot say, but that more women will vote for JDU and NDA because you have Nitish Kumar and Modi, that thing is given, right? So as per the pattern, you find in certain pockets, NDA tally is expected to increase. That falls in the first phase, but the moment you cross the Ganges and go towards North Bihar, you find that Gathbandhan is also not expected to do bad, right? Because it has also given representation to some of the constituency like EBCs and non-Yadav OBCs who basically have been considered NDA's core constituency. So politics of aspiration is competing this time, right? And this time you have 20 years of Nitish Kumar as a reference. And this time you have Tejaswi, who is appealing that he should be given a chance. And Tejaswi is careful this time also that he should be distanced from the kind of politics that his father signified in 1990s. So that way you find opposition also very customized, careful. Three, you look in terms of the larger trend, you have more secure votes within NDA because of the Chirag Paswan factor and Nitish trying to win over the women and consolidate them again. But the moment you try to see opposition strategy, the way they have distributed the ticket, the way they have made a job in every family, whether it's doable or not, but the kind of plank they want to create among youths around unemployment, it has also its takers.
Okay,
Yes.
so
So
let's
we have
try and speak to the youth who have gathered here. We have someone who is carrying this small poster which says Modi Sangh Bihar. Yes. Both of you are here. आप लोग दोनों Prime Minister Modi के रैली में थे. क्या मूड है बिहार में?
Bihar once again wants Nitish Kumar as CM because the kind of work that Nitish Kumar ji has done from 2005 to 2025, it's phenomenal. No one has done ever since the 1947. And the most important thing, the kind of work that you are a lady, you are a woman, ma'am. Ma'am, the kind of work that Nitish Kumar ji has done for women, it is phenomenal. No one has ever done.
You talk about the youth.
Yes.
युवाओं के लिए क्या किया?
Yes, the transparency in government job. Government job is one of the biggest issue in Bihar, and the kind of transparency that we have seen in government job, it's phenomenal. And this is why, ma'am, we again want Nitish Kumar as a
So transparency in jobs. आपका क्या issue है इस बार?
मेरा इशू क्या केंद्र में मोदी सरकार रहे और बिहार में बदलाव हो।
बदलाव हो।
बिल्कुल।
कौन बदलाव?
बदलाव में जो भी सरकार बने वो युवाओं के लिए
बदलाव होना चाहिए।
बिल्कुल।
देखिए बिहार में वाकई में 2005 में जब कुछ नहीं था, जब बिहार में जंगल राज था, जब रोड पर आप रिपोर्टिंग नहीं कर सकते थे, उस समय जो है नीतीश कुमार और एनडीए की सरकार जो है उस समय जो है बिहार को निकाला उस चीज से। लेकिन अभी जो है ना बहुत ज्यादा मतलब एक ही सरकार को बार बार रख करके कुछ नया के लिए हम लोग चाह रहे हैं। हम लोग युवा जो चाहते हैं कि नया कुछ हो, बदलाव हो। जैसे प्रशांत किशोर का विचार मुझे अच्छा लग रहा है, लेकिन इसमें क्या है कि प्रशांत किशोर अभी नए नए आए हैं, तो विश्वास करना मुश्किल है, लेकिन ऐसा लग रहा है कि प्रशांत किशोर जो है कुछ अच्छा बिहार के लिए कर सकते हैं।
Ma'am, I just want to say one thing. Government job is not at all solution because government job is limited. And we want more and more investment in Bihar. We want more and more companies should come and invest in Bihar. Yes.
These are the thoughts of the youth of Bihar. So certainly when it comes to, this is an important constituency, remember, under the age of 25, between that age group of the voting age of 18 to 25, they are close to 52%. So that's why we say in terms of its electorate, Bihar has one of the youngest electorate, but this electorate is disillusioned. There is a great degree of despondency among them. They are speaking in multiple voices. Some of them align with the aspirations of Nitish Kumar, what he signifies. Others may not be. So certainly multiple voices coming from the ground. As we continue to build up to this conversation, and the first vote which will be cast on 6th. Aishwarya continues to be with us. Aishwarya, Prime Minister Modi on road in Patna is sending a message that he is leading from the front. That when it is about this election, he wants to send a message to Bihar that just as 2024, when he was on the ticket and Bihar voted overwhelmingly for Mr. Modi, they should look at NDA this time around very favorably.
Well, definitely, Maria. You know, this is the message loud and clear, and we have seen how over the course of the last few days, it is Prime Minister Narendra Modi who's been very, very aggressive. He's been pinpointing exactly what Jungle Raj was. Now, if you remember, on the 30th of October, in fact, he spoke about the 24-year-old kidnapping case of the 5-year-old child Kolu. We have been to the village of Kolu. We have spoken with the people. In fact, I also spoke with the family members, and they all spoke about the fact that what happened that day during those years, their family cannot forget. And this is exactly the plight of the older people here in the state of Bihar. They do not want to forget what those days were like, and this is exactly what has been the pole plank of the BJP and the entire NDA. Tejasvi Yadav also, let me tell you, is shying away from making certain thing is not speaking about what next will be done when we speak about the lawlessness. Then it is the BJP and the JDU, both of them time and again speaking about the fact that this is something that they will work for. In fact, if you look at the 25 promises that have been made, the NDA jointly has made sure that they touch each and every segment. Women especially, let me tell you, Maria, I have spoken with a lot of them, and all of them believe that the kind of development that they have seen, especially the safety issue. Maria, let me tell you, I come from the state of Uttar Pradesh. Safety has been a big concern in both the states, in Uttar Pradesh as well as in the state of Bihar. And women in the state of Bihar believe that lawlessness has been curbed to almost zero over the last many years. And this is what they are expecting the NDA government to do henceforth also. Maria.
Yes, safety, security, again back on the minds of women of Bihar. They are sending a message that the man who has ensured them empowerment. Remember when Nitish Kumar came to power in 2005, in November. In 2006, what did he do? His first scheme was giving cycles to young girls who were passing out of class 9 so that they can travel and complete their school and go ahead in their education. Then came 2007, which was about 50% reservation for women in Panchayat. Thereafter, Nitish Kumar announced 35% reservation for women in police force in Bihar. Went on to say also this, that when it is about women, he will ensure a prohibition or sharab bandi, which of course is debatable whether it has been implemented effectively in Bihar or not. But